Hey guys, welcome to Messages for Collective. My name is Kayla and I'm so happy that you are here for this Sagittarius reading. This is going to be for anyone with Sagittarius as their sun, moon, or rising. Cross watchers are welcome. Flip the energy if needed, and please only take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And all the good other shit that people say that we already know, but we need to be reminded of sometimes on a daily. Let's find out what's going on with you, Sagittarius. We're going to get some wisdom of the oracle first. And then we'll get a little bit further into the tarot. Okay, I didn't want to move. For Sagittarius spirit, truth be told. You know, I'm getting the energy of what you're living, like what you're physically living versus what your heart wants are two very different things. I get that you wear a mask in certain situations, or you don't. I feel like I'm almost an energy of not saying anything, or just kind of keeping your mouth shut when you should be speaking something, or this is truth be told, this is what I really want, or this is what I really love. It would be a big change for you to have to admit. It would be a big change for you to live your truth, is what I'm feeling. And what I mean when I'm telling you this is like, I get this energy of like, because it's number 14, and that breaks down to a 5, and 5s are about big change. They're about upheavals, you know. Think of the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, the 5 of Cups. Those are all energies that are like on the not complete negative, but they're change, they're upheaval, or a time for a change, or a need for a change, right? So, excuse me. Yeah, I get this energy of like you're not being honest with yourself. There's something about knowing what you want. There's the wisdom and the knowledge that you need, but you're still wearing this mask. You're not setting it free. You're not setting it free. Tell me more for Sagittarius. Excuse me, I feel like I'm about to get the hiccups. It's like, if you were honest with yourself, you would be moving towards a whole new life. 39, it breaks down to a 12 and then breaks down to a 3. So for me, well, 3s generally mean like something you're creating, like a creative energy, and a new life would be a new creation. You know what I mean? It's like being honest with yourself and open enough to, it's like, do you desire it bad enough? My heart wants to be set free. I want this new life so badly. But I have to drop the mask in order to do that. Being open to what your heart wants to create. Being open to everything. Dropping the mask. Being honest with yourself. You know what you want. Be honest with yourself. Just be honest. And if you don't know what you want, well, it's really time to do some soul searching. It really is, because this is asking for that. It's almost to say that as you've grown, you've gained all this wisdom, and yet you still wear a mask. There's something about an energy of either wanting to talk to somebody or gaining some type of communication from someone, but it's taking time to get there. Almost to say, like, when the communication gets there, that's when the new life arrives. But then you have to be open to hearing your heart's calling, and you still have to be open no matter what to hearing your life's calling. Message in a bottle. 15 breaks down to a 6. 6 is about harmony and balance. So some type of communication, because I see a phone in this bottle. some type of communication that is coming in really slowly, that I don't know if you can see that. There we go. That brings some type of balance, or there's an energy of waiting. You're going to communicate with someone, or you're wanting communication from someone from a distance. There's someone at a distance that you're trying to communicate with. Let me look at this card for a second. Honesty. It's about honesty, being honest about something. Emotions. Being honest about your emotions. It's about being honest about how you feel about a person, I feel like, because this message in a bottle is also moving through the water. That means it's an emotional message. This bird, this pelican, is holding a telescope, or whatever the French they're called, and they're looking, not a telescope, you know what I'm saying, and they're like looking for when this message is going to get there, or they either that, or they're just, how is that to say? I feel like this isn't being with the white pelican. It's something, there's something about rarity. It's like maybe you don't, it would be rare, potentially it would be rare for you to be honest about how you feel about things. Potentially, it would be maybe rare for you to open up to this kind of emotion, or there, but you're looking at the phone. Hold on, because I'm seeing a lot in this card now, and I'm trying to gather all of it. Yeah, there's an energy of someone wanting to say something, but they're waiting. There's a waiting energy, a waiting. I'm trying to read this card. There's a lot of thinking too, because I see a lot of clouds. So I'm thinking a lot of thoughts going on about this. Maybe that's why the bird is examining the bottle so like diligently, like so going over every detail, or even to make sure that it's okay, this message to that it's going to make it to the shore. Like somehow that it doesn't go off course. There's something about making sure, but it's also in divine timing because it's in the water. It's going to another land. It's going somewhere that's not close. And so it takes time, I guess, you know, but this is gonna, this has a lot to do with you being honest with yourself about something that you desire, or something that you want, some type of life that you want to live happily. With this happy card, it could also be that you get this message, and when you get it, it makes you extremely happy. And it, with the 26 breaking down to an 8, 8s are about thoughts. It's also about, like, you know, what is it, infinity, you know what I mean? Like, it's always moving, it's always going. And so it's also about infinity, and like there's something about creating something that lasts throughout the eons. Whatever this message is that comes in, is, I feel really strongly, it's going to be something that puts you in this place of like, or this could be, I don't know, whatever it is, it's about your happiness. It's something that'll make you ecstatic. And with the star, I think of like the star card, and I think of like hope and faith and patience. And then also there's this energy coming from like spirit. It's just like a supercharged energy here of creation, new life, creation. And this is also saying how you see things affects how they look to you. Like, observing something for what it truly is, not what you want it to be. Also, just altering how you're looking at something, or seeing it from a distance. Maybe seeing it, maybe it's like seeing it from a distance isn't the same. It's like maybe you're, or you could be, again with that damn, what is this? Isn't this a telescope? What in the hell is that? Somebody in the comments hit me up for that. Because I see that again. I saw it with the message in a bottle, and I'm seeing this little fox holding one, looking at the moon. And it's like, and it says observer. And it's like, it could also mean that you're watching something and it's got to come from a long distance. And so it seems like it's taking forever. And you're like, where the fuck is it? I'm trying not to cuss as much. I'm sorry. Let me stop my ish. All right, I'm going to get a couple more from this, and then we'll go to tarot. Give me more for Sagittarius. Time to leave something behind. Time to go. Time to leave something behind. You know this, too. Maybe whatever you observe or whatever you're seeing from a distance, maybe it becomes closer at some point, and then you realize you got to go, or it's like there's a knowing. I feel like it's time to go. Sorry, I know there it goes. Okay, so it's like it's time to go. And you see that door, and she's moving through that door, so she knows it's time to go. 45 breaks down to a 9, and that talks about endings, like ending a cycle or ending something. See, a 10 would be a complete ending. This is more like we're coming to the end of something. It's time to leave. You know, now it's time to leave this behind. We're in the process of leaving something behind. 45, I mean, the 4 really talks about like stability. The 5 is something big change that gives you stability. Also, the observer, I'm noticing that it's a 49. And it's funny how this all breaks down. I like this, okay? Because no matter what, it's talking about stability. It's talking about seeing the way you get to a place, or what it is you even want from a different energy, realizing it's okay to leave it behind, right? It's going to be a big change, and it's going to be really hard for you, but it's totally okay. That's the other thing I get from the breakdown of these numbers. It's like, there's change in all of them, but it's about balance. It's about harmony. It's about creating a new life. It's about leaving behind old energies that don't work for you anymore, Sagittarius. It's about, like, didn't I say harmony, balance, stability? It's bringing things together. It's a big change. It's going to be difficult to deal with, but I love how the numbers are kind of like working together to tell the message. I don't even know if we're going to need tarot. I'm going to see how far we can go with this, because it's pretty much giving me, okay, yeah, because okay, so listen, this is talking about time to leave an emotional roller coaster. Something about leaving behind an emotional roller coaster, getting off the merry-go-round. This is round and round, and I can take this a couple different ways. So, there's a few different things that I get from this. And I get, in a weird way, emotionally, the circle of life. So I don't know how to explain that. I'm going to have to come up with the explanation for that. I probably shouldn't have said it. But the other thing, this is definitely emotions, because it's a 25. 25 breaks down to a 7. 7 is about emotions, feelings, how you are feeling about something, or just the way things feel to you emotionally. Round and round. I get, do you want to keep going? You can keep going. You're more than welcome to stay on this merry-go-round. You're more than welcome to. Spirit is saying, come on in. But they're saying also that if you're ready for something different, it's time to leave it behind. And it's going to be a big change. We're getting, again, a 5. A 5. Big change. Big change here. Big change energy here. Major. All right, let's see. All right. We've got higher power, which also comes down to stability. Maybe I get a lot of having faith in your higher power, or having faith in the power that you have. There's something about creating again, creating stability, higher power, unlock something mentally, or it's like being enlightened to something. I see being enlightened, you know, with the light coming from her forehead or its forehead, and that keyhole. It's like it's almost saying that you have it all right here. You just have to unlock it. It's all there. It's all, and maybe this message that's coming in is going to help you do that, because the way these cards line up, that would be right under message in a bottle, and something that's going to make you happy. Unlocking that one piece of information would be very exciting for you. Or it's like, also I get this energy of like this unlocking of this information gives you like that freedom to like really explore what makes you happy and understand it's time to go, or this leaving is the thing that unlocks it. Okay, leaving behind a shitty situation is the thing that unlocks that. It's like boom. It's like I just get like this, I don't know, it's like getting hit with a ton of bricks, you know, like whammy. This is saying, Spirit saying with this come to the edge. Again with the 9s, 36. 36 breaks down to a 9. Now we can go with the 3, which is creation. 6 of harmony, balance, of equal give and take, of an equal playing field. We can go with 9. Time to leave unequal things, right? Time to leave, time to go leave and create something new. Time to go, come to the edge. Come on, we're begging you. Spirit's begging you. You've been getting signs and synchronicities too. And I see that with where this, okay, so one thing I want to say about this first card that I had gotten was the truth be told. And if you notice, there's rose petals coming out of, it's like this, this owl opens its heart, right? To show what's inside. And all these rose petals are flying around. It's like, to show what I truly love. Or it's almost like a pathway. I get that because we get it also here at come to the edge, and you see how she's playing with rose petals. So what I see is like you open your heart to find that pathway to come to the edge. It was all to, do you see how it was all to show you how to get there? It's like it all kind of coincides so perfectly, or it like just melds together, and I get that infinity again. It like everything just kind of goes and works in a circle of life and emotions and all of that shit. And it all comes around full circle. Because you need to be honest with yourself to start the new life. Spirit's been leading and leaving breadcrumbs for you to follow, Sagittarius. There's been breadcrumbs that you were supposed to follow. And I feel like you don't realize that you were following them. But you have all of this energy open to you right now. This isn't anything that's like, this is what it's open to you right now. This is Spirit saying, please be honest with yourself. If you want this new life, it's going to take a little bit of time, but you have happiness at the end of that road, right? You know it's time to leave this situation behind. See it for what it truly is. Get off the merry-go-round of misery and find that, and come to the edge, because that's where Spirit gives you that pow, that huge information, or that it's like, dare I? It's like, am I good enough to come to the edge? Yes, you're good enough. Spirit's begging you. Spirit's been begging you for a long time, especially if we really think about this reading. It's been what, almost 19 minutes? We started with truth be told with those rose petals. We're at the last card is come to the edge, and that last card is talking about, I've been leading you here all along. I've been leading you here. Follow the trail, follow the evidence, follow the energy. It's been leading you to this place all along. They're saying that there's something about fixing the way you see a home, like fixing the way, it says no place like home, and mending. And what I see is like, and then here with the clean it up, it's talking about clearing up some of those negative thoughts and that negative feelings and thinking, you know, getting in there in your mind and kind of realizing that all of that baggage is that you're carrying is not needed, gives you a healing here that helps you see home in a different energy. And I'm not talking about where you physically live. I'm talking about, wow. Oh, boom. Boom. Home. You'll find it inside of you. You're going to find it inside of you. Holy fucking shit. I can't explain why I'm so... It's because of the way I understood it and how it hit me. I was like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. We've been doing this for so long, Spirit says. We've been doing this for so long. I have the key that you need. Follow the breadcrumbs. Follow the trail that I've been leaving for you. Be open to seeing the trail that Spirit's been leaving for you. Know that this comes from within. It's your intuition. It's that gut instinct. It's that first split second when you want to make a decision. Okay, and the very first thing that comes into your head is the right thing. The very first thing. Everybody second guesses themselves. Go with the very first thing, because that's going to be what takes you to where you need to go. Okay. And that's this enlightened place that changes the way you see home. And you realize, I've got to be honest with you, I feel like you realize the home is within, or that Spirit has this, I don't know, it's so crazy. It's like Spirit has this place for you. It's like so healing. And then you can get what you're asking for, because you have an energy of asking for something, but you got to clear out that stuff. You've got to clear some of that extra baggage that you have going on in your mind. Like, it's time to forgive yourself. Number one, forgive yourself for the past. Fuck the past. Fuck what you did in the past. It doesn't matter. And I know I said I was going to stop cussing, but come on. I feel like this is absolutely necessary when I'm trying to tell you guys to be empowered, okay? You deserve every single fucking thing you want, and you absolutely have it open to you, but you have to be honest with yourself. You have to be willing to let go of things from the past that don't work for you. Communications, connections, places, things that don't work for you, okay? So that you can have this new life, and it's all right here. It's right here for you. It's right here. All you have to do is be open to it. All you have to do is want it bad enough to be willing to do a little work for it. You heard me, Sagittarius? You're fucking worth it. You deserve this. You have it available to you right now. And somehow this year is just a really powerful year, okay? Know that. But not only know it, act upon it. It doesn't take as much effort as you think. And yes, it's scary. I promise you. Yeah, it's scary. But you want to know what? The fucked up thing about it? There's nothing to be scared of. It's scary to just make the effort. But once you start doing it, it's like, holy shit, why didn't I do this before? I don't even understand why I wasn't doing this. That's how you're going to feel about it. I promise. Okay? It's like pushing your own self out of the nest. It's time to push yourself out of the nest. You can do it. You have so much power in you, and you don't even know it. I hope that this message resonated with someone. I hope that you got something out of it. This was a very beautiful, passionate message. I'm sorry we didn't do tarot, but there was no need for it. Everything I needed was in these few cards that I got. Hit the like button, guys. Share, subscribe. I don't care if you share. I mean, it would be nice. I love that. But I'm saying, I would love to get a comment. Like, let me know if any of this resonates. How do you feel about the message? Does it help you in any way? You know, if you want to tell me to fuck off, tell me to fuck off. I'm okay with that too. Just comment, man. And anyway, if you were led to subscribe, I am super grateful for you. I am so happy that you're here. Welcome. And if you were not led to subscribe, that's okay too, man. I just hope to see you in the next reading.